It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. Mucho gusto, and welcome to Noche Latina on 2K Sports. From the jerseys to the food to the halftime entertainment tonight, a distinctive Latin flavor. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Our sideline reporter tonight is David Aldridge. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. They're among the league's powerhouse teams, presently in second place in the West.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt you that it's impossible to take away everything. It's just about damage control. And he acknowledged they've got a big job to do defensively. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And here late in the regular season, teams vying for playoff position. Doris, the intensity has ramped up considerably.
Well, how about all those teams that are on what we would call in the college game the bubble?
Yes.
They're not quite definitively in the playoffs. The intensity is ratcheted up because no playoff position is guaranteed.
And I love the hustle. Every player with great intensity in their play.
Yeah, they'll put it all on the line at this point.
So fun. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Rudy Gobert. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Conley. Now, here is Young. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen. And that one's good. Fresh.
You know, this guy's always steady. You appreciate how consistent he is offensively every trip down.
Outside, Russell. Right wing. Up top, Gobert. Outside, Conley. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Fresh, covered by Conley. Fresh drills the three-pointer. Fresh has got 5.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Yeah, and that's exactly why he needs to become the primary focus for that defense right away. Try to cool him off before he gets too hot.
Up off the screen. And it's finished off inside by Gobert.
What a quick read by Towns, always keeping his head up.
Here's Fresh. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
You know, the other thing he really did a great job with was the rebounding. So he contributed in a number of ways.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Oh, I'm right there with you. It's within his range, but still a low percentage shot.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the inside. Now here is Conley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And when you look at the number of assists he had, you can tell how cognizant he was of wanting to involve his guys throughout the game.
Fresh, the pass to Ingram. They set the pick. Young outside. Here's Fresh. And the Lakers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Young. He feeds it to McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
Conley gets the bucket. Here's Fresh. 5 points in the game. Young in the corner. Here's Fresh. Fires the three. Kept alive. Gobert with the block. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Ingram. Last time out, he had 13 points. Here's Fresh. A second chance effort. Good on the bucket. Fresh has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, working as hard as he can on the offensive end, and he's willing points for this team.
Conley dishes to Russell. To the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening. Doris, when you talk to Minnesota fans, there is a sense of optimism with this team that had been absent for so long. The Timberwolves are a franchise that had been very, very close to being good for a long time. Where are they now?
Well, I think, Kevin, fans think this is a team that could one day be playing for an NBA title. And they aren't wrong with the talent that are the pillars of this organization. If there is any fan base that deserves to have a team like this, it's easy to cheer for Minnesota.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Fresh. He sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 10 points for him.
And at the offensive.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them. All right, I want us taking advantage of this offensive mismatch and playing through our man right now.
Screens, passers willingly, shooters, everyone was on point.
Conley with it. He has 5. Outside, Russell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Fresh, over by Conley. Six to shoot. Here's Fresh. Up again. Minnesota in the lead. Now Conley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now averages nearly 12 points a game. Russell with the bucket. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Fresh. He's got 10. From deep three-point range, Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
You know, sometimes it's about gang rebounding, making sure everyone's in on the responsibility to board it. Let's see if it's more of a group effort tonight.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Fresh, the pass to McDaniels. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
There's the pick. Inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. When you're taken first overall, like Karl Anthony Towns was, you are expected to be an all-star. But you know what, Doris? I'm not sure if many thought Towns would be a generation. Here's Conley. Fresh in at point guard. Howard is out there with McDaniels. And it's Young, and it's Ingram, and it's the three. That's the Laker 5. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for Los Angeles. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
You know, the inbound play paying off immediately. They knew exactly how they wanted to attack.
Lakers trailed by 3, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He finished with 27 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He played a tremendous all-around game, and you'll love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
David, thanks for the great update, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
Well, when you dominate the way he did, it becomes expected of you, and there's some pressure where that is concerned. He knows he's up to it.
Russell kicks to Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. High, arcing shot. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Fresh.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
On its way from Young for 2. Another miss by Young.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Now the feed to Ingram. Young against Russell. Young outside. The pass to McDaniels. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Conley into the lane. Here's Reed. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Of course, you've covered the game at so many levels, be it women's basketball, men's college, men's pro, and review how significant are the differences in the game from one level to the other.
Yeah, I think that the gap is significant. Vastly different games. I like to say I cover 3 different sports, even though they all are only basketball. Women's basketball's at an entirely different point in its history. To me, the college men's game, you know, the skill level is there, and increasingly it's getting better. But not on the floor at any one point are 5 guys, all of whom have the athleticism or the skill set to make it to the NBA. What's striking to me about the NBA is on any given trip up the floor, and in all likelihood on the vast majority of them, you're going to see something special.
That is so true.
You know, after draining a three-pointer in the first, he's been unable to capitalize since.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Great positioning on the putback.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
And here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Edwards. Back to Conley. Ball's knocked loose. Young outside. Here's Ingram. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, Russell. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. LA has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Feeds to Ingram. Pass to Fresh. Dishes it to Young. On the miss, not the best shot selection there. And here they come. Here's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Russell with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
Here's Fresh. He's got 13. Young in the corner, expanding his range. Another miss by Young.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. And the team hasn't, but he has.
Russell, no good.
Just needs to take his time there. He had all the space in the world to shoot.
Young outside. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Fresh. There's the triple. No good that time. Timberwolves trail. Conley with the 3. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Fresh, covered by Conley. Fresh, the pass to Ingram. That one, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Russell dishes to Conley. To the middle. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Fresh. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Fresh. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Outside Conley. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Fresh. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley with it. He's got 8. Gobert the screen. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. There's the pick. Fresh, the pass to Young. Here's Fresh. Connects from 3-point range. Fresh has got 21.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
You know, he shot well in the opening period, but since then, he's been absolutely dominant.
Here's Fresh. 21 points in the game. A fader. No good there. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. You look at the league as a whole, Doris, so much great talent in the NBA right now. But if you could go back, say in a time capsule, back to any era, what era or year would you like to go back to? And who would you like to see play live? And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sidelines. David, take it.
Hey, man, thanks, Kevin. No surprise, you've played strong early on. What has been the change that's kept you so hot these last few games?
No change, man. That's just who I am, you know? You can't ask a zebra to change his stripes. Scratch that, man. I'm not a zebra, man. Hold on. Those guys are the prey, man. I'm a hunter, so... I guess I'll be a lion, man. But like a unique lion, you feel me? Like one with stripes, if those exist. Do those exist? I don't know, man.
I think they call those tigers.
Okay.
Tigers. Roar. Hear 'em roar. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off. We have got to toughen up our defense on Towns. Am I starting to sound like a broken record?
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
You know, he's been incredibly disruptive, and a lot of that due to his great instincts.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Edwards. Conley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Gobert in at the power forward.
Now, that's a beautiful in-between game. Towns just so pure on that shot.
Here's Fresh. Here's the screen. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Over to the left wing. Gobert, the screen. Conley kicks to Russell. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
The three. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, point guard Mike Conley has been a lefty-dominant player his whole career, but off the court, he's actually right-handed. He first picked up a ball at 13 months of age, and he said, I just did it with my left hand for some reason, and ever since then, my mind felt it was left-handed when it came to basketball. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., similar to Greg Monroe. Screened by Russell. Gobert dishes to Russell. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Yep, that one goes. That's now 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Fresh, covered by Conley. The dish to Ingram. Here's McDaniels, and he hits the jump shot. McDaniels got 10 points. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now Russell. He's got 8. Inside, Ingram with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Fresh. Rebound, Minnesota. And Doris, a lot of people knew that Towns would be good in the NBA, but just how quickly he has established himself as a defensive force is very impressive. You can see how he impacts decisions that opponents are making on the floor around him.
Yeah, I think Towns is always lurking and always aware of what the opposite offense is thinking about, and so he gets a lot of his blocks when the shooter didn't even know Cat was in position to block it. And what's really impressive is how versatile Cat is with who he can match up with and his defense individually in one-on-one situations.
The pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Russell. Again, Russell missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Fresh, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fresh has got 25 points in the game.
You know, the accuracy on that assist was perfect. He hit him in the dead run, exactly where it needed to be.
Here's Conley. That's tipped. Here's Fresh. 25 points in the game. Conley kicks to Russell. He dishes it to Gobert. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Lakers trail. Young in the corner, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 10.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Fresh, the pass to Young. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Russell. Young, a screen on Conley. Ingram, wide open. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Boy, a really bad collective mental lapse. They are fortunate he missed that.
To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Ingram with it. Edwards there. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here is Ellington. Kicks it to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. For the tie. Rebounded by Lamb.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Fresh, the pass to Young. They get it again. Here's Fresh. Connects on the 9-footer. Fresh has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Rudy Gobert. 3rd in blocks, 4th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
Young outside. Passes it to Fresh. They set the pick. Off the pick. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The feed to Gobert. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And going back to when you were growing up, Doris, which players did you admire and look up to?
Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, you know, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball. And so he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I'm just being around you, watching you broadcast. I know you love it at all levels. You love the game.
If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching. That's right. In the corner, it's Ellington. The second effort. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gobert.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just laziness on the part of the defense, not hustling to get to the boards.
Young with no one around. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Gobert the screen. Top the key, Ellington. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Edwards, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Los Angeles leading by 6. There's a good screen. Young up top. Ingram setting a pick for Young. Ripped away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Finished off the break.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And really deep three that time. And that's now 30 points for Fresh.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Floats one, and it's good on the layup. He's got 8.
Went with the teardrop, and the timing had to be just right on the release, and it was.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pick. Young, right side. From deep. Drills it from outside. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's picked off. Gets it off. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 8. Fresh, he's in at point guard. Ingram is out there with Howard. And it's Young, and it's Boboa in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
I'll tell you what, though, he'll take that every time. That's a great look.
Read the pass to Conley. Over to the left wing. Just 3 to shoot, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Dwight Howard.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Among the league's big men, he stands out for his free throw shooting. He's always steady there.
Here's Fresh. Out left to the wing. Down low. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 42% so far. Bobois with the screen on Conley. Here's Fresh. There's the screen. Rocket 6. It's Bobois on the wing. The tray. They grab their own miss.
You know, he clearly hasn't been as sharp as usual, but they're still scoring as a team.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Outside Conley. Young against Russell. Back to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Fresh can't get it to go.
He needs to stop shooting the ball right now. This is hurting his team.
That ties it up.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And they're going to keep going to him. You can be sure of that. I mean, he'll be option number one every time down the rest of the way.
There's a screen. He kicks to Bobo. Out to the right wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Conley with a wide-open look. Another miss by Conley.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's good for two. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
I'll tell you, no matter who's checking him, he's winning the battle.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
You know, funny thing is, in his only season at the University of Kentucky, he didn't start. And yet Karl Anthony Towns becomes the #1 pick in the draft. So unusual.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Fresh, covered by Conley. Count it. 34 points for Fresh.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
That kind of ability to adjust in the air is the only way to do it when you're faced with that much of a size disadvantage in the paint.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Outside Conley. To the wing on the left. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops given his strength.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They set the pick. Outside, Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
So, frankly, you shouldn't get them. He is not the player that you want to let beat you. That could be a costly mistake for this D.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Edwards against Bobois. Over in the corner, Conley. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Fresh, the pass to Bobois. The 3-ball. Fresh can't get it to go.
The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
Outside, Russell. Edwards with the screen to take the lead. Again, Russell missing. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Fresh, covered by Conley. Here's Fresh. It's deflected.
But terrific effort by Towns. Sticks with the play and sends it back.
Conley dishes to Russell. To tie it up. Conley for 3. Again, Conley missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. On
the wing, Bobois. Pass to Fresh. Lakers passing it around. And it's Ingram missing for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Russell kicks to Conley. Has to Reed. Here's Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him.
Listen up. We've got to make some adjustments on offense out there. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Like them to play a bit more physical.
Daniels is checked in for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Gobert's checked in. Here's Fresh, covered by Conley. Here's Fresh, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Fresh. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Fresh can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, that's inside-out basketball. Just pass out of the post to set up the jumper.
McDaniels, Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Fresh, the pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
Timberwolves on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Conley with it. Now guarded by Fresh. Right side, Russell. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Russell. And rejection by McDaniel. Here's Conley. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
The Lakers trail. Here's Fresh. Fires from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Feeds it to McDaniels. Gets the bucket and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
To the inside. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, this is a big physical guy himself, and Towns finds other teams trying to bump him off his game.
It's the first, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
There's a screen. Fresh, the pass to Young. Here's Fresh. Over by Conley. Dishes it to McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Here's Fresh. It's good.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Young against Russell. And there's the pass to Edwards. Trains it from downtown.
That was massive.
Delivering in the clutch with a big shot.
Here's Fresh. Over by Conley. Ingram passes to Fresh. They set the pick. The dish to Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Good! And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Missed.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
You know, and a lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing.
Thank you, Kevin. You guys pulled out a close one tonight. Are these the kind of wins that help you grow as a team?
Yeah, man, that's something I can agree with. Whenever we get a win like this, we get a little closer as a team, and, you know, we see what we did right in order to come away with the W. It's all about us going through that process, you know?
Man, great effort tonight. Way to close it out at the end. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
All right.
David.
Man, Prez, you were all over those boys tonight.
Hey, whatever it takes, right?
Exactly.
Juice.